No, I'm not misquoting you. I said my father wasn't there because he worked nights. And you were like, lucky you. When my father came home, I tried not to be there.
Yeah, that's right. That doesn't mean I disliked him. It just meant I didn't want to have to follow his rules.
Oh, what were his rules?
A bunch of them. I mean, you could imagine. I mean, the generation, you were there. The whole culture was shifting, and I was part of that young culture.
So
and
you were fighting authority, and authority was always winning.
Yes,
right from the beginning.
Something
or
like
you.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you became a giant rock star. So in a way, your father, even though he didn't plan it that way, because rock and roll is...
Just to shut you up and set you on the right path, here's what happened with my father. I got married when I was in high school, right? They did not like that. That wasn't the plan for John.
Right.
I got married when I was in high school. I went to college. He didn't give me a dime. Had nothing to do with me going to college. Mm-hmm. When I got out of college, I immediately got a record deal like that. And I got a phone call from my dad. My dad was vice president of Robbins Electric, which built the Astrodome, built Disney World, wow. Disneyland, big contractor, big electrical contractor.
Like Del Webb.
I don't even know what that is. But
it's another one they built a lot.
Yeah. So anyway, I get a call from my dad, and he says, John, we need to get together and talk. I said, Dad, we don't really have anything to talk about. And he said, yeah, we do. And I said, so we talked for a little bit on the phone, and so I agreed to meet my dad in Nashville, Indiana, which is a little town, at a hotel, in a hotel restaurant. And we go there, and Dad's in his suit, and he's driving his Jaguar, which I was totally against at that time, all that crap. And we sit down in a bench, we order, and then my dad gets up out of his seat, comes over and gets down on one knee. I'm sitting here, he gets down on one knee right there, and he says, John, whatever I've done that you feel was wrong for you, and I held you back or I hurt you in some fashion, I apologize and I hope you forgive me. And what could I say? It was my dad. And I said, okay. And that was probably 1975. We have not had a crossword since. But
you married the girl.
Yeah. I snuck off and got married.
But he was still okay with that after the discussion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because time had gone by.
Wow, I pictured your father, Jaguar suit. I pictured your father, not knowing anything about your father, in overalls with a pitchfork. No. I know, but that's your image, and your farm aid, and
No, that's your image of me. That's not my image.
Contributed by things you've sung about, and you're so many of your songs, and I love them. Like I've had 3 of them in my walk-in music, when I go on the road. There's only 12 songs there. I hear them all year long.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And one of them is The Americans.
Really?
Because I want to get the audience in the mood of these are meaningful.
You're the only person in the world that knows that song.
No, my audience does, and our country. Because I'm picking songs. They're not all overtly political, but I do a largely. You've been to my show, political show. I want the audience in the mood, and so This Is Our Country is perfect. I'm an American from the Midwest. You're not afraid to just say exactly who you are, which I love about you. I wear jeans and I do this. So
you understand that those songs, like that song right there, is the ideal of how we see each other, not how we really are.
Which one?
Both of them.
Both of them.
It's not who we are, but who we.
It's aspirational.
Who we pretend to be.
Yeah, you have one on one of your recent ones, the so-called. Hey, thanks for watching the clip. Hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out on our Club Random content that's posted daily.